Hello everyone, so we're going to do a movement practice today. We're going to start off coming up onto the heels and then onto the toes. Then we're going to move into just lifting the heels up one side at a time. This is going to mobilise the foot and the ankle, not putting a lot of pressure into the ground, just a little bit of weight. Here's a bit of time to see my pasty shins. Dulux white emulsion there. Then what we're going to do, we're going to come down onto our hands and knees. We're going to do a mobilisation for our back. So we're going to get the joints of our back moving. So when we come onto all fours, we're going to round the back and then we're going to arch the back. So just nice and slowly, trying to kind of move each segment of the spine at a time. Again, we're not trying to force anything, we're just getting some nice movement into the discs and into the back. So anywhere from 10 to 20 repetitions with this one. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring our neck into the motion. So we're going to bring our chin to our chest and then we're going to look up towards the sky. And if you really concentrate with your eyes with this one rather than moving your neck, so imagine you're looking up at the ceiling, looking up at the sky and then looking down at the floor. The nice scenery is my garden today, which looks rather beautiful. Can't see the rest of it though, that bit's a mess. Then we're going to move into some rotations. So again, we're using the eyes to guide the movement. All we're going to do is we're going to look one side to the other. One side to the other. So we've all been doing a lot of sitting recently, looking at the TV, maybe working from home. So this one's going to be really good for getting that neck moving the way it should be. Again, nice and easy, gentle, 10 repetitions, something like that. Just go to what feels good. Then we're going to work into moving the upper back. So again, we're staying in this kind of all fours position, but you're just going to take one hand, reach underneath you and to one side. Again, use the eyes to guide the motion. Twist, again, just comfortably to one side, reaching underneath, and as far as you feel comfortable, get a really good stretch in that mid back and upper back. Again, take it easy, 10-20 reps, just till it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. So again, all the sitting that everyone's been doing, this is going to help mobilise, get that upper back moving that can sometimes get a bit stiff from sitting or driving or whatever. You can see my nice Superman t-shirt. Pretty awesome, I think. Okay, so next movement we're going to work on some rocking. So this is also a squat movement. It's not particularly weighted or heavy, but it is a rocking motion. Some would call it provocative, but that's the kind of guy I am. So this is going to work the ankles, the knees, the hips, even a little bit of the shoulders by the looks of it. But you're just gently rocking back and forth. So really greasing the knees, greasing those knee joints, greasing those hip joints. Keeping that back kind of neutral. You can widen the knees, keep the knees narrow, but again, 10-20 reps. This is a hip hinge movement now. So you're going to come onto the knees, you're going to sit back onto your heels, and then push the hips forward. So this is one I stole off Emma, the osteopath. She's pretty awesome. Check her stuff out, I think it's on Instagram. But again, this is working the hips, working those gluteal muscles, which is your backside. Again, trying to really grease the knees and the hips. get some fluid in those joints. Okay, so we've added a bit of rotation in here. So again, try and involve the whole body. So we're getting the upper back into the movement now. So we're reaching one side to the opposite side. So right hand towards left knee, left hand towards right knee. Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. Again, 10-20 reps, just nice and easy, nothing too strenuous. Just trying to get things moving. This is a movement practice, not trying to accomplish a weight or, you know, some sort of PR. We're just getting the body moving. Okay, back onto all fours, and then what we're doing here is we're keeping the arms straight, but we're allowing our chest to sink towards the floor, and then we're trying to push our shoulder blades apart and up towards the ceiling. So we're trying to pull the chest to the floor and then pull the upper back towards the ceiling or the sky. This is going to work on those shoulder blades, get those moving. Okay, then it's a nice transition into rocks again, but this time we're focusing on getting the wrists moving and getting the shoulders. So when we rock, we're actually rocking kind of forward a little bit more. If you can see, my shoulder goes past my wrist, goes past my elbow. So it's in front of my elbow and my wrist. And this is really working the wrist joint. So getting some motion in there. Okay, thanks very much. Take care.